beautiful people, I'm back. So my thought is today is witnesses. They call themselves Jehovah's Witnesses and Christian. They call themselves Christian, like it. But when you think about it, we there's no glory to Christ. There's no, like, we don't really talk about Christ, really. We talk about Jehovah, the governing body, um the Old Testament stuff, but the older generation knows Jesus more, I think. And my generation knows more Jesus as a person, you know, more than this generation. This generation, I don't think they know Jesus really. Now now the younger generation got a Jesus video. That's good. Drama about Jesus. That's good. But I'm talking about, like, for instance, Jesus should be number one in the teaching. Like, for instance, in the My Book of Bible Stories, when I was little, um, I I learned about Jesus. 1 minute. Thank you. I need a drink. I was thirsty. So, we learned about Jesus, but not really, because in the My Book of Bible Stories, they were there's Jesus and Apostle stories, like, not it was getting towards the back, but middle of the book. I remember when I was growing up, but now I'm learning about Jesus more. Jesus Jesus is everything. Should be everything to us, as being, if witnesses really were they call themselves Christian, but they're not really. Because if they were Christian, the Jesus stories would be in front of that would be one of the first stories in the Bible stories. I would say it should have been that way. They should have had Jesus in that book more. That's all I was saying. But okay, the three books I grew up on, where Jesus was My Book of Bible Stories a little bit, very little, like in the middle of the book, and then the greatest man who ever lived, that book. Yeah, that's the whole life story of Jesus. But they discontinued the book. Why they discontinue the book? Because they're not Christian. Because if they were Christian, they would keep that book. I would say the two books I loved when I was a kid: My Book of Bible Stories and the Greatest Man book, and then the Great Teacher book. But that was just lessons. It was not really talking about Jesus's life. Really, it was like, lessons. How they gave Jesus story, and then they taught lessons to the kids. So 3 books in my whole childhood was about Jesus, I would say. And I just think that's wrong, because what he did for us, he took away our sin. He died for us. He's our king. We should give honor to him and glory to him more. But I I think I think the governing body is intimidated by Jesus, because really, if 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 you believe in Jesus, you don't need the governing body, you know, because Jesus is everything. So yeah, that's crazy. So now this generation, I guess, has the Jesus drama now. They have a little bit of Jesus videos. When I was a teenager, they still have it up. I checked it recently. They have like like the woman who was a leper, you know, they're little dramas about Jesus, but weird stories about Jesus. These things, and then they have I think there's a Jesus little Caleb and Sophia cartoon about the memorial. Um, there's little things there and there. The biggest thing now is that new drama. So it's just I'm just pointing it out to you. We were calling ourselves Christian because I went door to door when I was a teenager, and the person says, you're not Christian. As like, I believe in Christ and blah 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 blah. But now I'm thinking about it. I only knew about Jehovah. I only knew about God, really. Now I feel more happier because I know his son, and I'm getting a relationship with his son too, you know, and that's a very important relationship. Jesus relationship is a very important relationship, and I hope um everyone has that relationship with Jesus, you know. So that's my spiel, and we love you. Jehovah loves you. Jesus love you, and bye bye. Stay happy and be healthy and alive. Peace out. Bye bye.